Hello guys, welcome to Infinite Stories. Please leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more interesting stories. Let's get into the story. Cynthia lived a modest life with her hard-working father, John, in a small apartment in Lagos. John was a skilled carpenter who sacrificed his needs to provide for Cynthia and her education. Despite their struggles, their bond was unbreakable, and Cynthia's dream of becoming a teacher gave her the strength to endure their challenges. However, with the rising cost of living, John struggled to keep up, often skipping meals to save for Cynthia's future. When John's health began to deteriorate, Cynthia grew worried. The medical bills started piling up, and despite John's efforts to hide their financial struggles, Cynthia noticed the weight of the burden. Unbeknownst to her, John had borrowed a significant amount from Alex, a wealthy but intimidating businessman, in a desperate attempt to make ends meet. John's condition worsened, leaving him unable to work. Cynthia juggled her studies with taking care of her father, but their situation grew dire. One evening, John confessed to her about the loan he had taken from Alex. Cynthia was heartbroken, realizing the extent of their financial troubles. Shortly after, tragedy struck as John succumbed to his illness, leaving Cynthia devastated. Alone and uncertain about her future, she clung to her memories of her father for strength. But her grief was short-lived when Alex showed up demanding repayment, giving her little time to mourn. Cynthia explained her father's death, pleading for more time to repay the loan. Alex, however, was cold and unsympathetic. He reminded her that business was business and demanded immediate payment. With no money and no family to turn to, Cynthia felt trapped. She begged Alex to give her more time, but his response left her stunned. He told her he'd erase the debt if she gave up her virginity. Cynthia's heart sank at the cruel proposal, but Alex made it clear he wouldn't back down. Cynthia spent sleepless nights wrestling with Alex's demand. The thought of losing her dignity in such a way filled her with dread, but she had no other options. She considered taking a job to repay the debt, but the amount was far beyond what she could earn. With no way out, Cynthia finally agreed to Alex's terms. She felt numb as she prepared herself for the worst, her heart breaking at how her life had spiraled out of control. She hoped for a miracle but knew it was unlikely. Cynthia arrived at Alex's luxurious mansion, trembling with fear and shame. She expected him to treat her cruelly, but instead, Alex seemed oddly composed. He asked her to relax, his tone less harsh than before. To her surprise, Alex revealed he didn't plan to go through with the deal. Instead, he proposed something entirely different: marriage. Cynthia stared at him in disbelief, unsure if he was serious or playing a cruel joke. Cynthia couldn't believe Alex's sudden change of heart. Why would a billionaire like him want to marry her, a girl from a modest background? She questioned his motives, wondering if this was another game. Alex assured her he was serious, explaining that he admired her strength and dignity despite her circumstances. He wanted a partner who was genuine, not someone after his wealth. Though skeptical, Cynthia felt a glimmer of hope for the first time in weeks. After reluctantly agreeing to Alex's proposal, Cynthia found herself thrust into a world of unimaginable luxury. Alex showered her with kindness, introducing her to a life far removed from her struggles in Lagos. Though grateful, Cynthia felt out of place among Alex's wealthy associates. She worried about how people would perceive her and whether she could truly fit into this new life. Alex, however, promised to stand by her side. As the weeks passed, Cynthia began to see a different side of Alex. Beneath his intimidating exterior was a man who cared deeply for her. He showed her patience, understanding her fears and insecurities. Gradually, Cynthia's walls began to crumble, and she found herself drawn to Alex. For the first time, she felt she could trust someone besides her late father. The bond between them grew stronger, built on mutual respect. Cynthia and Alex's relationship deepened as they spent more time together. He took her on adventures, showing her the beauty of life beyond her struggles. Cynthia, in turn, opened up about her dreams and fears. Their connection was undeniable, and Cynthia realized she was falling in love with Alex. Despite their unconventional beginning, she started to believe in the possibility of a future with him. As news of their engagement spread, Cynthia faced judgment from outsiders who questioned her intentions. Some saw her as a gold digger, while others envied her sudden rise to wealth. Alex stood firm, defending her against the criticism. He reminded Cynthia that their love was all that mattered and that they could face any obstacle together. Reassured by his support, Cynthia grew more confident in their relationship. Cynthia struggled to shake off the doubts planted by society's harsh judgment. She questioned if Alex's love for her was genuine or if she was simply part of a business strategy. Her insecurities haunted her, making it hard to trust him fully. Alex noticed her unease and took steps to reassure her. He opened up about his own struggles and how he admired her resilience. Through long conversations and shared moments, Alex slowly earned Cynthia's trust, helping her feel secure in their relationship. Cynthia's life began to transform as she adjusted to her new reality. Alex encouraged her to pursue her dream of becoming a teacher, offering to fund her education. Though hesitant at first, Cynthia embraced the opportunity. At the same time, she began to explore her role as Alex's fiancée. She attended high-profile events by his side, gradually learning how to navigate the wealthy circles. Each day brought new challenges, but she faced them with Alex's unwavering support. Alex introduced Cynthia to his family, a moment that filled her with anxiety. His relatives were skeptical of her background and questioned her intentions. The cold reception hurt, but Cynthia maintained her composure. Alex defended her fiercely, making it clear that his decision to marry her was final. Over time, his family began to see Cynthia's genuine nature, and their initial hostility softened. Slowly, she earned their acceptance. Cynthia's past continued to haunt her as people from her old neighborhood gossiped about her new life. Some accused her of abandoning her roots, while others tried to take advantage of her newfound wealth. Alex encouraged her to stay strong and focus on their future together. He reminded her that true love could withstand any storm, giving her the strength to rise above the negativity surrounding them. Cynthia took time to reflect on her journey, realizing how far she had come. She began to focus on personal growth, attending classes and developing new skills. She was determined to be more than just Alex's fiancée. Alex admired her determination and supported her every step of the way. Cynthia's confidence grew as she embraced her new life, no longer feeling like an outsider. She started to see herself as an equal partner in their relationship. One evening, Alex surprised Cynthia with a heartfelt gesture. He planned a private dinner and formally proposed to her again, this time with love and not obligation. The moment was deeply emotional, bringing Cynthia to tears. For the first time, Cynthia felt fully accepted and loved for who she was. She said yes, her heart filled with joy and gratitude. Their bond deepened as they prepared to start a new chapter together. Cynthia's days were consumed by wedding preparations. She worked closely with planners and designers to create a ceremony that reflected both her humble beginnings and Alex's luxurious world. Though overwhelmed at times, she remained grounded, finding comfort in Alex's presence. The wedding became a symbol of their unique love story, blending two vastly different worlds into one. The wedding day arrived, filled with emotion and grandeur. Cynthia walked down the aisle in a stunning gown, her heart racing with a mix of nerves and excitement. Guests marveled at her elegance and grace. As she and Alex exchanged vows, Cynthia couldn't believe how her life had transformed. From a struggling young woman to a bride marrying the man she loved, it was a moment of pure happiness and hope for the future. Alex whisked Cynthia away on a luxurious honeymoon, giving them time to relax and connect deeply. They explored exotic destinations, sharing laughter and creating memories that strengthened their bond. During their travels, Cynthia opened up more about her fears and dreams. Alex reassured her that she was his equal and that their journey together had just begun. Their love deepened, becoming a partnership rooted in trust and mutual respect. Upon returning from their honeymoon, Alex encouraged Cynthia to pursue her teaching career. With his support, she enrolled in a program to complete her qualifications, eager to make her dreams a reality. Meanwhile, Cynthia became more involved in Alex's businesses, learning the ropes and contributing ideas. She embraced her role as his partner, determined to grow alongside him. Their future seemed brighter than ever as they worked together to build a life filled with love, purpose, and success. As Cynthia immersed herself in her teaching program, rumors circulated about Alex's business dealings. Some tabloids suggested he had ulterior motives for marrying her, causing Cynthia to question her place in his life again. Alex reassured her, showing transparency by involving her in his decisions and dismissing the rumors as baseless. Their trust deepened, and Cynthia realized their bond was stronger than the distractions around them. Cynthia faced challenges in her teaching program as some classmates doubted her abilities, assuming she relied on Alex's wealth. Their judgment stung, but it fueled her determination to prove herself. Meanwhile, Alex dealt with business competitors trying to undermine his success. Cynthia supported him emotionally, becoming his anchor during difficult times. Together, they faced these challenges head-on, growing stronger as a couple. Cynthia proposed starting a foundation to help underprivileged students, inspired by her own struggles growing up. Alex fully supported the idea, funding the initiative to bring her vision to life. The foundation's launch was a success, and Cynthia found immense fulfillment in helping others. Her work earned her respect and admiration, solidifying her identity beyond being Alex's wife. With Cynthia's foundation growing and Alex's businesses expanding, the couple struggled to find time for each other. Their busy schedules tested their relationship, leading to occasional misunderstandings. Realizing the importance of prioritizing their bond, they made conscious efforts to spend quality time together. Through open communication and mutual respect, they found a balance that worked for them. Cynthia and Alex were overjoyed to discover they were expecting their first child. The news brought them closer, and they eagerly prepared for parenthood together. Cynthia's pregnancy became a transformative period for her, filled with love, care, and anticipation. She felt grateful for how far she had come and excited for the future they were building as a family. As Cynthia's due date approached, Alex's family, once skeptical of her, rallied around to support her. Their acceptance and love brought peace to her heart, and she finally felt truly at home. The birth of their son was a joyous occasion, strengthening the bonds between Cynthia, Alex, and their extended family. The child became a symbol of hope and unity for everyone. Parenthood brought new challenges, but Alex and Cynthia faced them as a team. They learned to balance their responsibilities while nurturing their relationship and raising their child. Cynthia continued her work with the foundation, and Alex expanded his business empire. They found joy in watching their son grow, creating a home filled with love, laughter, and purpose. Cynthia decided to reconnect with her old neighborhood, using her resources to improve the lives of those she had left behind. She invested in schools and programs to uplift the community. Her efforts were met with gratitude and admiration, and Cynthia realized how much she had grown. She remained humble, never forgetting her journey from hardship to success. Years passed, and Cynthia and Alex found themselves on the brink of new opportunities. Their son, now older, had begun to understand the value of kindness and hard work from his parents. Cynthia continued to expand her foundation, turning it into a national initiative that empowered women and children. Alex, too, explored ventures that aligned with their shared values, ensuring their wealth made a positive impact. Their love remained strong, having weathered every storm. They celebrated their journey, proud of the life they built together and the difference they made in the world. On their wedding anniversary, Alex surprised Cynthia with a private celebration at their first home, her father's small apartment in Lagos. He had renovated it into a community library in John's memory, honoring the man who had shaped her values. Cynthia was moved to tears, realizing how much Alex understood and cherished her roots. Surrounded by their family and friends, Cynthia reflected on her extraordinary journey. From a girl struggling to survive to a confident woman with a loving family and a thriving career, She knew she had found her destiny. The debt her father left behind had led her to a life she never imagined, a life filled with love, purpose, and fulfillment. Together, she and Alex looked forward to many more years of happiness, ready to face whatever the future held. That's the end of the story. What did you learn about the story? Please leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more interesting stories. Thanks for watching.